Alright, what's going on, boys? Now, today, well, technically last night, the TikToker versus YouTuber fight happened, and let me tell you, it were actually pretty entertaining, apart from one fight, and that was the fight versus What
What
the
the
Dog
dog
Doing,
doing?
aka DDG, and the other fucking random cunt. Honestly, I don't know who they are. That's probably why we're boring. But before we get into today's video, boys, if you could leave a like, smash like, smash like if the event was good. Subscribe, we're almost at 850. We're trying to get 900 by the end of the month. And check out my Patreon while you're down there. That would be pretty pog of you. I would appreciate that. You would get access to stuff such as early videos, Q&As, because I'm very interesting, shout outs at the end of the video, private role in Discord server, access to private chats, all the good stuff. But yeah, without further ado, let's go. So, the score was 6-1 to the YouTubers. The YouTubers won. It could have been a clean sweep if it weren't for one particular individual. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about the fights one by one, what was good about them and shit. Obviously, there was a big upset over one fight in particular, Mr. Anison Gibbs fight, because let's just say he got robbed of his dub. Now, in my opinion, one of the best fights out of the main three, Deji Gibb and Austin McBroom, was the FaZe Jarvis fight. That guy can actually box, and it's surprising because he's only just turned 18, so he could actually have a decent future in boxing. And, he's from the UK, so that's a big W for the UK. We're on top. We stay winning. I'll stop talking like that. That sounds fucking cringe. Now, obviously, the Deji situation is pretty unfortunate because, we all remember this tweet, Mr. Deji saying, "I'm going to shock the world." Now, that seems to be a running theme for boxers when they lose. They tweet out a good month or so before that they're going to shock the world, and they don't. So some advice for future boxers: don't tweet before the fight, only tweet after it, okay? Glad we cleared that up. It was obvious Deji wasn't in the best shape for the fight, so a lot of people predicted that he was going to gas out pretty quickly, and that's exactly what happened. He didn't train cardio. If he wanted to actually win this fight, he should have took the fight, a little bit later on, because he took the fight when he was in the worst shape he's ever been in his life, and he had 2 months to be ready. You see why it's a bit of a stupid idea to take the fight when you're that fat, and you're obviously not going to be able to get in good enough shape in time. But there was a little wholesome moment at the end of the fight, so, that's a plus we got out of it, I guess. But, I do feel bad for Deji, because this was supposed to be Deji's way of, breaking back into the boxing scene, Even KSI had a fuck ton of faith in him, which I don't know why the fuck he did. It was obvious he wasn't going to win. I wanted him to win, not gonna lie. I was rooting for him. But in the back of my head, I knew he probably wasn't going to win. So yeah, let's just say KSI was maybe overhyping Deji a bit, as you could probably see from this clip.
Is Vinny Hacker? Who the fuck is Vinny Hacker, man? Deji should slap that mother, bro. Should absolutely slap him. And bro, Deji needs to train and slap him so hard, Deji could fight anyone. I want the hype train to be on Deji again. Deji could probably fight the winner of these guys. Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall. So I know both of them. And yeah.
As you could see, before the fight, KSI was like, Deji about to kill this nibber, before the fight. And then straight after the fight finished, he was like, "Congrats, Vinny." Oh, that's all. Just congrats, Vinny. You could tell he probably wanted to die. But, KSI and Deji seem to be on good terms because of this tweet. After the fight, KSI supporting his brother because Deji was acting a bit, depressed after the fight. "I'm sorry, I am a failure." "No, you're not, Deji. You got in the ring. That is more than what any man could ever do. Ultimately, you're an entertaining YouTuber, boxing or not, so don't worry about this for real, love, bro." Well, that racist? Probably. But yeah, they seem to be on good terms. That's pretty wholesome, that's I'm sure a lot of fans will be happy to see that. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest with you all. As much as you like Deji, you've got to agree, this is embarrassing for him because this is the second time that he has hyped up a fight so much, saying he's ready, he's going to kill this person, he's more ready than he's ever been, and fucking lost. Honestly, he had more stamina in the first fight against Jake Paul than he did in this fight. So I can't tell if Deji's not training hard enough or he just picks the wrong trainers. It's something that we all got to question. So I don't know what's going to happen now, because this was supposed to be like a stepping stone fight for Deji, to get him back into that pro boxing scene, but it doesn't seem that's going to happen. But the next fight, okay, I'm sure we all know this one, because it was by far the most controversial fight of the night. Anison Gibb versus Taylor Holder. We can all agree this was a big fucking robbery. There is no way it was a draw. Not possible. Gibb was on his fucking arse the entire match. But yet one of the judges gave Taylor Holder every single round. What? Just look at the stats right here. Gibb landed 38 power punches versus 16. Total punches, he landed almost 50 versus 21. So tell me how the fuck that's a majority draw. Legit. And the boxing company had a scheduled tweet to go out as the fight finished saying Taylor Holder defeated Gib. So I don't know about you, but that's kind of fishy, I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, YouTubers on Twitter weren't the happiest about the outcome, so let's read some of their tweets. As you can see from good old Mini Minter right here, he says, "What the actual fuck was that? I knew this event would be fucked, but I didn't expect them to rig such an obvious fight. Fuck the judges, you're a legend, and you won Mr. Anisong Gib." KSI also responded and said, "Congratulations Anisong Gib. Unreal cardio, pushed the pace the whole time, Taylor couldn't handle you." I agree with that. Taylor was getting fucking flushed. Like, he did not know what to do in the last few rounds. Now, that last tweet was actually before the draw was announced. And then here's his reaction after the results got announced. "Rigged, what the fuck was that? Who the fuck are these judges? Are they blind? Gib easily won that." And I'm pretty sure everyone in the world agrees. Even people that weren't Gibbs fans on that night were booing at the decision. Because it legit, even fucking Stevie Wonder could have seen the outcome that Gib won. Even Big Mr. Keemstar, a man that was there on the night of the fight commentating, tweeted, "Bullshit, Gib won." And then Big Gibber himself after the fight tweeted, "I won and they robbed me," which, yeah, they did, literally. Daylight fucking robbery. Big Fatty Bazinga tweeted, "Correction, whole company stinks from its core, scum." Because, as I said, I mentioned the tweet earlier where they said Taylor Holder defeated Gib, you know, a little scheduled tweet there, you know, definitely not rigged. Then they corrected it and said, "Anisong Gib versus Taylor Holder ends in a draw," which, no, Gib fucking won. And the sad thing is as well, Gib trained for fucking months, a whole year actually. So this could be his redemption fight because he wanted to get back into the pro scene after that little thing with Jake Paul that we just tend to not talk about. And you just got to feel for the guy, man. I mean, he literally got robbed in broad fucking daylight. Then the final fight of the night, you know, Big Austin versus whatever the other cunt's called, I can't remember. This was the biggest fight of the night, even though, honestly, after the Gib fight, I just wanted to turn it off. I honestly did not care about the rest. Now, Austin McBroom is surprisingly a good boxer. But that just could be because he went up against Bryce Hall, who is shit. Like, honestly, what the fuck was he doing? He didn't have his guard up. He wasn't really punching much apart from the last few rounds. So I don't know why he was talking all that talk, acting like you were going to fucking kill him. Like, Bryce was legit just a punching bag the entire match. Like, I think the reason he thought he could win is because he's been in street fights before, but he doesn't realise the difference between a street fight and boxing is very fucking different. Like, I want Austin to fight Jake Paul now. Like, I think Austin has a good chance at beating Jake Paul. Because Jake, let's be honest, doesn't fight real boxers, never has and probably never will. I think Austin could fucking do him in. And you know, KSI had his back and forth with Bryce, and Bryce was talking all that shit saying he was going to knock him out, and KSI responded after the fight with, "And Bryce thinks he could beat me," laughing emoji. Bryce came through with that bobblehead. And that's true, he did legit. He was getting hit in the fucking head every time. Like, he wasn't blocking his face at all. I think Bryce underestimated his opponent, to be honest. I actually want to see Austin McBroom versus KSI. Fuck Bryce Hall, fuck Jake Paul. Austin McBroom, I think he probably has a chance, a good fucking chance at beating KSI. And obviously people were just memeing on Deji after the fight, you know, tweeting his old music video, Noel's, which I can't remember if he released that before his Jake Paul fight or during the diss track season. I can't fucking remember. Either way, he's took many of L's since that song. And you know, they were all just memeing on him, like saying, "Oh, this is the gym Deji's been going to," and it's a picture of fucking McDonald's. You know, all the shit, which you've got to feel bad for the guy, let's be honest. Like, I don't imagine it being nice, being body shamed and took the piss out of for losing a fight at the same time. But yeah, that's going to be it for me for today's video, boys. You'll probably get a video tomorrow, maybe on the whole Scott Cawthon drama, because I've been seeing that's popping off recently. But yeah, I might make a video on it. It depends. Leave a comment whether you want me to or not. I know you probably don't care because fucking FNAF, but you know, trying to get back on my daily shiz, but the topics are kind of scarce. So that's gonna be all from me for today's video, boys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Also subscribe, we're almost to 850. We're trying to hit 900. Join my Discord server if you haven't already, and be sure to check out the Patreon. That's been all from me for today's video, people, and I will see you very soon. Peace out, people.
I'm alone on my iPhone, I just wanna go home. I am so tired of feeling this way. Tired of visions and trying to filter the Hennessy. Cannot take away my friend. 2 AM, I'm alone in my room, thinking of you, baby, what can I do? It has been months since you were last my boo. What can I do?